morning, gentlemen. We are measuring and drawing angles today, so we'll measure angles first, and then I'll teach you how to draw angles, so you can actually copy this as well. That was a good question asked, like how are we going to copy that? So first we learn how to measure angles, and I'll teach you how to draw angles. So take out your protractors. Yours should be smaller than this. Yes. Okay, once you have your protractors, can you see that there are two zeros on your protractors, one on this end and one on the other? Yes? Are we ready? Okay, now, and there should be a center cross somewhere here on your protractor, different brands of different things. Some will have a dot, some will have a cross. Can you identify that for me, please? Or some will have this thing, like a D thingy, semicircle. Can you identify that point on your protractors, please? Yeah. Raise hands if you cannot identify that point. Okay, because you don't have a protractor, so look at the person sitting next to you. Anyone who has a protractor, have we identified this point? Yep. Great. Now, there are 3 simple steps we need to follow to measure an angle. So protractors down and listening now. Place the center cross over the vertex of the angle. Now this is the vertex and this is the center. This is the point we're talking about. Okay? Because this is where the lines meet. So this line and this line, they're meeting here, making an angle. So this point where they meet is very important. So you know that center cross of the protractor that we identified? You need to match those two. So you'll do it later. See how I do it. So that center cross is here for me. So I'm going to just match it, right? However, the second step is the base of the angle matches up with the 0-degree line. So I have to match the center cross with this vertex and the base with the 0-degree line. So of course I'll be matching it up with this 0 line, not the other one, because of the way the angle has been drawn. Is that clear to everyone? Yes. So that vertex has matched to my protractor's cross. And the base of the angle, so this is the base, it's matching with my 0 degrees line. Is this bit clear to everyone? Yes. So they both should match. Let's place the protractor that way. Now, once we've done that, we then read the scale from 0 to the other arm. So now there's 2 numbers. Which one do I follow? Do I follow the 180 scale? No, I follow the 0. Because that's the angle, isn't it? So this is the base. I'm measuring how much from 0 degrees it's making an angle. So which scale do you follow? The 0, 1. So let's match these again. The cross with the center and the 0 line with the base. So my angle is 70 what? Degrees. Then you have to actually check if it makes sense. Is 70 degrees an acute angle? Does this look like acute angle? So yes, your measurement is, hopefully it's correct. Does that make sense? So 2 things we have to match up, the center cross with the vertex and the base with the 0 line. And then once you've got the 0 line, you read the scale. Is this clear? Yes. Great. Next one. What kind of an angle is it? Is it a right angle? Is it an acute angle? It is an obtuse angle. Same thing. Matching the vertex with this center and the base with the 0 line. Have I done that? Then, which scale will I be reading? The scale from 0. So it's in between 130 and 140. So what's in between 130 and 140? 135. So 135 degrees. Make sense? Let's do the other one. Now, what kind of an angle is that? Reflex angle, which is greater than 180, isn't it? But my protractor only goes to 180. Now, some of you will have a full revolution. We'll have those circular protractors, but we don't want to use that, or not everyone has that. So what would I do?
You measure the other half, like the other part of the...
Exactly, and then?
You subtract it from revolution.
Exactly. Can I measure this little bit?
Yeah.
And then, shouldn't these two add up to 360? So if I measure the obtuse angle and then minus it from 360, will I get the reflex angle?
Yeah.
That's how we measure reflex angles. So let us do that. Matching this and the base. So this is 150. So this is 150. So this would be 360, take away 150. Make sense? Which is 210 degrees. Any questions? Now, let's do this one. Again, this center cross with the line, the point here, and I've matched with my 0. But which 0 have I matched it with now? The other way. So which scale will I be reading? This one. So this angle is, it's about here. So what is it? It's 2 lines before 130. 128. Because there's 10 spaces between 120 and 130. So each space would be 1 degree. So matching up, matching with the 0. So it goes 128. Your protractors are better because they're transparent. Mine is opaque, so it's hard to see. But I'm pretty sure it was about 128. And then you look, okay, 120 is an obtuse angle. Does it look like an obtuse angle? So it must be correct. So what are the important things? Putting the center cross of the protractor on the vertex of the angle. Match the base with the 0 line. And then which scale do you use? The one that goes from the 0. And how do we measure reflex angles? We measure the outside angle first and then minus it from 360. Make sense? Any questions? Great.